Hello, everybody. My name is Chelsea, and welcome to Not Banjo-Kazooie. This is a live Chelsea video. Sober, to be exact, 'cause the last time you guys saw me in a video, yeah, awesome. Let me bring up my little notepad here. Alright, so basically what this is going to be is me making another one of these how to LP advice, my take on LPing. There's something I want to add to this list. Okay, we're good. Um, just everything to do with LPing that my personal opinions on that, because I feel like I have a lot to offer. I don't have a lot of subscribers, but I'll get to that right now actually. So basically my opinion on subscribers is that it's just a number. LPing should never ever ever be about the number of subscribers that you have. Sure, it's nice to see and be like, oh my god, I have 100 subscribers, I have 1,000 subscribers, I have 100,000,000 subscribers in Chucker Conroy's case. So, yeah, it's just it shouldn't be like that. That's not what I guess it's kind of what YouTube is all about, but it really isn't. YouTube is about, in my opinion, expressing yourself and doing something that you love to do. Like, I love the hell out of LPing. I never look at LPing and say, damn, this sucks, why am I doing this? I always know why I'm doing it, and it is because it's something that makes me happy, it is something that I am passionate about, it is something that I love to do against all odds. Like, I don't care if I had one subscriber, I don't care if I have 100,000 subscribers. I'm gonna be doing it whether you like it or not. Like, recently I just noticed that there's someone that goes through every time I upload and dislikes my video. And as insulting as that may be and disrespectful and immature, I don't, it doesn't bother me. It, I can't say it doesn't bother me. It, it doesn't affect how I'm gonna LP. It doesn't make me want to change my commentary. It doesn't make me want to stop completely. It's just that person's a douche. That's plain and simple. That person's a douche. He cannot like my videos all he wants. I DGAF, this is him, I'm gonna flick him. He's away. He's gone. I don't care. It's just, the people that do enjoy my videos, I love you guys. Like, you have no idea how much you guys mean to me. Like, people that can constantly watch my videos and comment on them, and there's probably people that don't comment on them, but they do constantly watch my videos and just give me feedback and message me and tell me that I'm doing a good job and that they enjoy watching my videos. It's just, it seriously is heartwarming to see you guys liking my videos because it's something that I enjoy doing and being able to share that with people. That's what I like about it. I don't care if it, like, if I had one person, I'd still be 100% happy as compared to 113 or whatever. Um, and the thing is that LPing in general should be for you and you only. Of course, you want to incorporate your subscribers too, but LPing should never be because of subscribers. It should be because of you. It should be because it makes you happy. It should be because that's a lot of bees. It should be because it is what you do. Games are your thing. You do LPing. It's a thing. That's the best way I can get what I'm trying to say across. Right. So on Super Genius's video, I was going through and I was giving my advice, and I saw someone who said something about having people find out about their LPs, or that they want to LP, but they're scared of their people that they know finding out and making fun of them and rejecting them. And I commented on it and I gave him my opinions, and now I'm going to give you guys my opinions. They can go choke on a dick. If your friends don't like what you do, they're not your friends. Like, I personally don't choose to go out and tell people or post on my personal Facebook what I do, but I'm not scared of having them find out about it, if that makes sense at all. Like, I'm not over here like shaking in my boots like, oh my god, what if one of my friends sees this video? No, I don't care. Like, if they make fun of me for it, cool. They make fun of me for a lot of things. It's just another thing to add to the list. I feel like if they don't want to be friends with me afterwards, fine. Like they're gonna be gone in a couple of years anyway. The only person that I would worry about rejecting me is my best friend, and she's my best friend, so obviously she knows. And she makes fun of me for it, but I can talk to her about it, and at least I have someone to go to if I need her to be like, hey, so LP's getting me down, even though I doubt that's ever gonna happen, but you know what I mean. Like, it's good to just have computer. It's good to just have one person. The thing is that you shouldn't hide the fact that you're an LPer, and nor should you. Wait, you you yeah, you shouldn't. You shouldn't hide the fact that you're an LPer. It's not something to be ashamed of in the least. Like, in fact, if you look at what we do, it should be something to be proud of. Like, honestly, I can't even list like how many reasons why we should be proud of ourselves. It takes time and dedication, and it's really rewarding too. So I think that's why we do it, because it gives us a nice happy feeling inside, and we're like, oh, we're doing a game we love, yay. It's just I don't think you should be ashamed of being an LPer. And if the people that you don't like it, then that's what happens. If it makes you happy, why should something as trivial as people you know get in the way of that? It never should in any situation for anything. All right. So the next thing I want to talk about is motivation. What keeps me motivated in Banjo-Kazooie is knowing that this is a game that I really, really, really love and enjoy and have loved since I was like, I have no clue, like 6, whenever I started playing video games. This was one of my first video games because I've had my Nintendo 64 that I use, that I LP on since I've been a kid. Like, that's the same one. It's old as hell, but and it's kind of nice to be able to say that because not a lot of people can say that they have their old Nintendo 64. So it's a really nice thing. It's anyways. That's not my point. My motivation is just that doing things that make me happy. There shouldn't be a thing as motivation. Like, there should never be anything that unmotivates you, because if you're doing a game that you really, really love, you won't get unmotivated. I assure you. No matter how many little subscribers you have, if you're enjoying what you're doing, you won't become unmotivated. So just keep that in mind. It's really not a big topic, it's just something I'd like to get my opinion on. Commentary wise, oh my goodness, I don't even know where to start. You have your random talkers, you have your vloggers, this is exactly what Super Genius said. You have your planned out walkthrough, you have your kind of mix, which everything is okay. I feel like every commentary style has something to offer in an LPer. There's very, very, very little room for bad commentary. If you're informative, if you're silly, if you're random, if you go off on tangents all the time, all of it is perfectly fine. An LP doesn't need to be funny in order to be good, if that makes sense at all. Obviously, having a funny LP does help, but it doesn't need 100% to be it doesn't 100% need to be funny, if that makes sense at all, which it should. It makes sense in my head. Then again, what makes sense in my head probably doesn't make sense in your head. So it's basically just as long as you don't stay quiet. That is the worst thing you can do, is just be quiet for long periods of time. You never, ever, ever want to be quiet. And that's kind of the thing that I got lucky with because I love to talk, and I talk really, really fast, as you can see, but not really fast, kind of like medium fast. And then you do that. You do the thing where you just kind of like say a side thing, and then you go back to this. And that's exactly what I keep doing. It's just you want to just have always something to talk about. If you don't know what to talk about, be like, hey, look, there's a rock. I like that rock. I'm going to name him Steve. His name is Steve. Cool. That Steve is probably a bad name, but that's the first name that came in my head. Sorry. It's Steve the Rock. Okay. So basically, that is my best advice. Just keep talking, and just if you really just can't think of anything, find something in the game and turn it into something random. Like in Banjo-Kazooie, if I was in Mad Monster Mansion, I'd be like, oh, hey, look at that ghost. That ghost is going to eat my face. Cool. All right. So, anyways, just, I don't even know. Like, I honestly don't know what I say in most of my LPs. That is what I do. I just keep talking, and I guess it works for me. It's really random. I go off on tangents. It's just what I do. It There really is no right way to commentate because there are so many different branches that it's just there's no right way. You just have to trial and error, honestly. And commentary is never, unless you are a god, is never going to be good in your first LP. Like, think about Josh Jepson and Attacking Toucans, who automatically have really good commentaries right on their first video. If you go scroll all the way down their first video, it's good. That's not their first LP though. They had accounts before that. And I assure you that they were probably just as awkward as you were. No offense to them, it's a thing. You can look at Super Genius and Peekle and even Chugga and Atma and Water Exodus. They are fantastic, fantastic. Can't praise them enough. LPers, but they have their awkward first starts. It's not, and obviously they're perfect. Not perfect. Okay, that's not a right word. They are awesome, fantastic. All these adjectives that I'm thinking of right now in my head that you guys don't know, that's what they are. They are, yeah, like I said, not enough praise words. You just gotta keep going. Chuck Conroy has been here in this community for 3 years now. Since like 2008, 2009. So 3.5, 4 years. He's had time to grow as an LPer and just keep embellishing on what he needs to do. He didn't have the editing that he did back then, but he grew into it. It's not something he just started off with. It's just something that you grow into. And that's the best that you can do. You just have to grow, you have to learn. It's trial and error. Wow, that is probably the longest I've ever talked about one topic in this thing. Alright, moving on to what I feel is the most rewarding part of this community besides just making yourself happy. And that's the community. Our community is the nicest, heartfelt, helpful, loving people I have ever met. Every single one of you that I have met, the LP also, I adore you guys. You, I, that, it's something that I can relate to because I don't have friends in person that I can talk to about LPing. With you guys, I can relate to you guys, and you guys are seriously just awesome. Like, I've talked to, just to name a few people, I've talked to Billy Madison, I've talked to Static Punk, I'm sorry, I'm going off this all off my head, I'm so sorry I forget you, Tan Murph, and I'm just talking about, like, not big people yet, because I do have 3 people in the kind of bigger community that I do talk to. Sorry, I'll get to that in a minute. Um, I know I'm missing a bunch of people. I'm so sorry. I'm just going off my head right now. I don't have my YouTube page popped up, but I would seriously shout out every single one of you. I'm so sorry from the bottom of my heart, but I'm thinking of you and I love you. You guys are awesome. And all my subscribers, like, even the people that don't LP, the people that watch our LPs are fantastic. Again, not enough praise words. They're just supportive, and I love it. Of course, there's going to be those couple, like, assholes, but meh, that's how life is. There's always going to be an asshole. Everyone has an asshole. I'm not sure where that came from. Sorry. I might cut that out. We'll see. So the thing that I believe is helping me a lot personally is talking to the bigger people. Like, the first big person that I ever talked to was Clay. Clay does gaming, aka Clay's Pro Plays, aka Kilo Reborn. I'm friends with him, and he's fantastic. He's the biggest troll I have ever met, and I love him. He's awesome. He's He's supportive. He's always just so happy, and he's a fantastic LPer. And watching him and being friends with him has really motivated me personally, just because having a friend that is out in the bigger world of LPing, it really gives you an idea. Like, you can talk to them about it and be like, so what was it like when you were first? It just, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I'm friends with Atma and Water Exodus, and those are the only three. But, starting off small. It's just, it really is just, I don't know. I really can't explain it. It's just, and I'm talking for a long time, so I'm sorry. It's just these people that are so successful, being friends with them, just, and it's really helpful. That's all I can say, really. And you guys may be thinking, oh, well, how am I supposed to be friends with them? They're so big. Well, they'll never notice me. I never thought that Clay would have found my profile or Atma would have found my profile. Like, I got so, 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 so lucky. I did not believe that I would be found by anyone the likes of them at all. And honestly, the best way to interact with them is to comment, make yourself comment on their profile, comment on their videos, uh, at tweet them on Twitter, go to their streams. The streams are probably the best thing you can do because they will directly talk to you and you can get a conversation going on with them. That is honestly what I think is the best advice to get closer to one of the bigger LPers. It's just, yeah, I say that a lot. It's just, yeah, that's what happens when I lose my train of thought. Sorry. So I think that's all I wanted to say on LPing. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to message me or to comment down below. Give me your opinions on LPing. Tell me if you agree with me. Tell me if you disagree with me. Share with all your friends if you think this is good advice. Honestly, just don't give up. That is the biggest thing. Don't give up. Don't worry about subs. Do what you love to do, which is LPing. I hope, because I love LPing. So you should too. Ah. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this, ridiculously long video. I'm just gonna stop that now, because it is way too long now, so goodbye.